Does anyone even logic?
Hey ladies,
The sun is shining,
the pina coladas are flowing.
and everybody's headed to the beach. You know what that means.
It's time for some fun in the sun.
No, it's time to work on your bikini body. Before you slip into your swimsuit, you could start a grueling workout routine and manipulate your natural shape and skin tone to reach for an unattainable and oppressive idea of perfection.
Last thing I remember, I was down on one knee, waiting on an overflowing glacier of a woman. First thing they teach you when you're a rookie shoe salesman is when you got a fat one in the chair, never look up. I looked up, Peg. I saw underwear. It said Saturday.
So what?
Today's Wednesday.
Self-professed fat dancer Whitney Thor is leading the way for body acceptance, one energetic routine at a time. The radio producer was catapulted to fame when a video of her was posted online.
So a side effect of this glorification of very specific body types is the idea that fat bodies are unattractive, unappealing. On the opposite end of this, a lot of people argue against the existence of thin privilege because very thin bodies are also stigmatized in a sense.
I've only worn them once, and they split at the sides.
Well, let me explain. See, it's just like an elevator. There's a 2-ton weight limit on this shit.
But yet at the same time, we live in a world that is not made for people who are fat. Airplanes, buses, chairs in people's homes. It must be difficult.
It is difficult, and those are the things that we are seeking to change. We're changing the paradigm that we are not the problem. The problem is that our world doesn't accommodate a diversity of bodies. So that's what we need to change, not so much changing who we are and changing our body, but instead changing society.
A fat woman creatured her way into the shoe store today.
Guess what happened today at the shoe store?
Did a fat woman come in?
Enormous.
Safety first. Oops. I'm tired of you stealing my life. I'm tired of you making me feel if I'm good or bad. I'm tired of you deciding how my day is. No more of you deciding my life. No more of you stealing life from me. This is it. I take back my life. I'm in control. I decide if I'm good or bad. Not you. I deserve a great life. This is about me. This isn't about you.
This attitude, you're going to be working here for the rest of your life.
Well, take a gander into the seat next to you if you want to see what your future looks like.
Come, Penelope. Let's go someplace where they treat us with respect.
Try the moon, you'll weigh less there.
The thicker your thighs are, the more room you have for kittens and puppies to sit in your lap.
They say I'm chubby. Uh-oh, we singing. But I really don't care. Uh-oh. I'm body positive. They'll try to shame you, but you can't give a damn. Your body's your prerogative. Stay body positive.
They don't fit. And your ad said we fit every foot.
Yes, ma'am, but our problem is what we're dealing with is not what Webster meant by feet. Now, let's face it, girls, what we've got here are rib roasts with nails. Now, what I would suggest is surrounding your Tootsies with those little brown potatoes wrapped in foil and served with dry wine.
Today, Mum Sharon is also unemployed and on benefits. She feels trapped in a hopeless situation.
Cut down on the food, don't eat, don't, overdo on the crisps and the chocolate and everything like that.
Together, they receive nearly £1,200 in handouts every month, including £400 housing benefit to pay the rent. And yet for Amy, coming off benefits and finding a job is almost impossible.
These shoes make me look fat. Be honest.
No, they make you look very fat.
Just about had enough of you.
Well, you wouldn't say that if I came with fries and a medium drink. You
You know medium, the size between small and you.
Making this video because it's really sad, it's stupid, it's getting old that people are saying that I'm dead. It's retarded. And so what if I'm fat? I'm fat, fuck it. Oh well, and your point is, I don't give a fuck. I'm not dead, I'm just fine, and I posted this video because I've got people PMing me, telling me, post a video, prove that I'm alive. Well, I'm alive, alright? Love, peace, and applesauce, baby.
What size am I?
Well, I'm no expert, but from where I sit, I'd say too big for shoes.
In a world full of fantasy expectations, medically enhanced beauty, and 1,000 get-fit-quick schemes, we're here to tell you that the world is fucked up.
You heard that right. How is a woman supposed to say body positive these days when they're ass-exposing plastic titty clones everywhere, taking a shit all over the female ego?
Photoshop, corsets, and Botox, oh please!
And then there are mixed signals everywhere telling you to just be you.
But look like this.
Love yourself.
But look like this.
Be body positive.
But only if you look like this.
I'm not sure I like this shade of blue.
I'll tell you what I'll do then. We'll stand you in front of a mirror. I'll begin strangling you. When you reach the shade of blue that is satisfactory to you, you yell moo and I'll stop.
I think one of the prevailing things that are happening here is that what I'm hearing is this intense sort of discussion around self-hatred and when you're in a bigger body. And I wanted to ask people, like down the front there, you who's 20, is your life better? Are you happier? Is everything better now that you're slightly smaller than you were before? I mean, I think one of the things
let's get an answer to the question. Are you?
Absolutely. And I'm not a little bit smaller, I'm a lot smaller. And I did do research into everything. I can still have kids, and that may not have happened if I had stayed the size I was. Like, my question to you is, can you honestly say that you are 100% happy and healthy? Like, you have no medical conditions whatsoever, you have no problems at all with your health at your weight as compared to...
Can we have an answer? No. The question's been asked. What's the answer?
I think it's really interesting that I feel like I need to justify my existence in this room.
No, but hang on a minute. You asked her to justify her decision.
I asked her if she was happy. I didn't ask her to justify what her health issues now or if there is any.
But have you got any health issues?
No, I'm perfectly happy.
I'd love to know, like, what do you see as healthy with eating?
Yeah, it's interesting that you've just assumed that I eat bad food because of my size.
I'd love to know, because if you're really healthy, do you have any joint issues, or so you're completely...
I swim 2.5 kilometres a day. I walk, I exercise all the time. I am in a synchronised swimming team, and I really resent the fact that I have to actually justify my existence and my ability to live in the world in a bigger body in a way that I'm happy with.
But we're all talking about health tonight. I mean, the whole show is about weight and health.
No,
so it's not an unreasonable...
Is surgery, and we haven't actually talked about the possibility that you can actually live in your life.
No, but we have.
This body.
We have talked about that. But all I'm saying is that a question to anyone about what they eat in the context of this program, anyone in this room, is perfectly reasonable, I think.
But it's interesting that they've only been directed at fat people.
No, it's not about being fat or not being fat. It's about what everybody eats. Well, it's about what everybody eats and what health is. You're
conflating
No, I'm not conflating anything. I'm saying I think it's perfectly reasonable in the context of a discussion where you've got research that suggests that people who are overweight and people who are obese can be more prone to particular health problems. I think it's quite reasonable in that context when we're talking about diet, we're talking about losing weight, gaining
Come da porta picchita va bene, se tu la parla miezza americano, quando si fa l'amore sotto la luna, come da bene in capo di I love you, papà l'americano.